I'm so glad that they are together and for each other and with each other. 6 kids in 7.5 years is a challenge.
It's like a full circle moment because I've always looked up to him and just his work ethic.
I'm just really grateful for, the university being here to allow this kind of coincidence to unfold the way it did.
Backs bumping over the left gill and she's stopped! Block number 11 for the Team 16.
Takes the ball, dunks it with 2 hands. Falls down the winner. Tremendous.
I'm very thankful when I hear that they're good people. You have this beautiful opportunity just to represent your school, your program, your state, your sport. It's been really nice to watch them reconnect. Now they can just see each other as colleagues that are pursuing some of the same goals.
Over block back by Becca, and it does! Becca Allick, she's putting on a blocking clinic.
Takes the ball, dunks it with 2 hands. What a tremendous take and dunk after 2 offensive boards by Allick.
This is Josiah bald. I don't know if there's any other pictures of him bald. His buzz cut. And then we thought we were done, and then we talked about one more, and we got the twins. So we have Hannah and Rebecca, Starbright, because Becca was always Starbright, and Peanut, is what they're called. So then we did, there was another surprise, Caleb.
Our parents split when we were young. My mom has always been a very, very strong woman. And so she raised us pretty much on her own for a while.
I wasn't expecting to be a single parent when, Sarah, the oldest, was 7, so Caleb was 6 months old. There's a lot of unknowns. I had to be very intentional of who was helping me raise them, from coaches, teachers, mentors, best friends, to help raise these guys because I was outnumbered. 6 kids in 7.5 years is a challenge.
I kind of understood the situation that my mom was in really early on. I know that I have, there's 6 of us kids, one of my mom, she's always working. And I always just wanted to kind of be kind of a figure in the background. If she can only have to worry about 5 kids instead of 6, I'm making her life easier in some way. If I can never ask for anything, then that means that whatever money we do have can get stressed further when she's trying to take care of my other siblings. That was part of the resentment that I kind of had for my siblings growing up.
I wasn't the best younger sister, to be completely honest. You're a little kid and you just assume that everyone cool has like tons of friends and has all these flashy stuff and all of these cool, that stuff didn't matter to him.
I always felt like I had a great understanding on things, even though I didn't.
Josiah's a thinker, and sometimes I think that might be a blessing or a curse because sometimes he'll overthink things.
The best thing that Becca showed me is that, it's okay to have fun and enjoy it. Whatever room she's in, it just feels like the energy rises. Everybody loves Becca.
She was a lot of fun. That girl wants to learn the world, learn about everybody. She adored him. Look what he's doing. He's tall and he's athletic too. And she really looked up to, what do I do with this big athletic body? And he had found ways to, find sports or whatever he was doing. And so I think that's where she might have thought she was annoying, but I was like, this isn't a Rebecca and Josiah thing. This is just little sister, big brother thing. They were assigned a buddy when we went out in public. Josiah was with Rebecca, and I can tell they still kind of migrate to each other when we get together for special events. Rebecca, we always knew that she was a little bit bigger, stronger, and she walked faster than Hannah. Things just always went well for her, so she didn't have to push herself that hard.
Saying no to hard things was something she introduced to me from a really young age, so I committed my 8th grade summer.
I didn't want competitive sports before 6th grade. You're a student before you're an athlete, and I think if you push competitive sports too soon, they lose that perspective of, yes, you just have the coolest job on campus.
I can't tell you a lot of the conversations she had with Josiah. I won't put words in either of their mouths, but a lot of mine had to do with, if you decide to go here, a lot of attention's gonna come and a lot of temptations are gonna come, and it's gonna be a matter of how bad do you actually want it.
If you can put a bridle on that Mustang, good luck. And I even told Coach Cook that.
putting in that investment, that blood equity in a way, she didn't know for sure if it was going to pay off. She had been making those sacrifices really early on.
I sacrifice a lot, and so when I do have the opportunity to compete, I mean, that's something I've worked for all week, and I'm not going to have somebody, I don't care what school you're from, but you're not going to take it from me.
Attacked by Moore, block back, big Allick, kaboom!
I'm willing to give up just about anything for the sport. The idea that somebody that won't, you have no business taking this from me.
We take a lot of pride in every single possession. We feel like we have to do everything possible to win.
Allick, she's putting on a blocking clinic.
I believe that Josiah has a lot of the same passion. He's going to put in the work.
We all wear our heart on our sleeves.
Josiah, his body didn't develop until he got later into high school. He went to tryouts and he didn't make the top team. And with that, he always has that chip on his shoulder of, I've got to do more. Because just walking on the court, he didn't get noticed right away.
Just that approach of, I'm gonna be the best every time I'm on the floor. Whatever that best is or however much I have to give, I'm gonna give it. If you feel like you could play another game, like you didn't go hard enough. When I entered the portal, it is about doing what's best for me and making sure that I'm putting myself in the right position.
I'm an athlete from the 80s. I don't get NIL, I don't get portal. And then we were out to dinner somewhere and he's like, I just committed to New Mexico. And I'm like, what? When he got there, you could just tell it just wasn't the perfect fit. And I said, I'm gonna cheer for you no matter what my jersey says. And so he said, well, stop buying the jerseys because I'm gonna transfer again.
Global men's basketball has lost another player today as it was announced that forward Josiah Allick has entered the transfer portal.
The process with Nebraska from start to finish was probably about 7 weeks or so.
When I found out he was going in the transfer portal, part of me was hoping he would come here. Yes, us being here was a bonus, but I don't really know if it came down to that.
I honestly tried to keep, the coming home part out of it. I wanted to make sure that I made the right choice for the basketball side of it.
I was so thankful when I met Coach Hoiberg and he said, your son's a thinker, I'm a thinker, I want to get in his head. I'm like, hallelujah.
In the end, I really felt like my heart was here with Nebraska.
A rare three. Got it! Josiah Allick. Here's a jam by Allick. Oh, my goodness.
Once I landed at the decision to come here, I kind of got to then just allow myself to really enjoy it.
I actually found out like everybody else did on social media. And then I called him and I was like, hello? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, congratulations on committing.
The coolest part being that I'm gonna get to be at the same school as my sister who's on one of the best volleyball teams in the country.
Try a different part of the net, not that one.
It's like a full circle moment because I've always looked up to him and just his work ethic. It feels like we're back at home, but we like each other this time. Getting to support him and be stupid on mic'd up and stuff like that. It's just fun, it's all fun.
To be able to share the level of success that she's had and our team has the opportunity to have, it's really something I'll never forget and always be grateful for.
I'm so glad that they are together and for each other and with each other. I'm very thankful when I hear that they're good people. You have this beautiful opportunity just to represent your school, your program, your state, your sport. It's really neat.
I'm just really grateful for, the university being here to allow this kind of coincidence to unfold the way it did.